I teach a 5-point shallow arc. All right, you're either on a pipe, 45-degree angle up the field where your chest would face that high cone, okay? Middle point, 3-point, where you face the face-off X, 45, and then pipe, okay? Every time in this drill, and there's no audio because we're filming from the press box, but every time in this drill, the goalie calls ball position, every time. So it's side left, top center, top right, side right, every single time. You can't do the drill without talking about it. And then as you move on your arc, your upper body and hand should not move at all. All right, so everything from the hips up will be still. Back to communication. Simple as it sounds, goals are given up because you're not in the right spot. These guys have to be comfortable with their arc. If they do this every day, they're going to know their arc. It's going to be muscle memory. It's going to be easy for them. Okay? And once again, I believe in a medium arc. This would be an example. 1 spot, 2 spot, 3 spot, 4 spot, 5 spot. So when we do this drill and the guy jumps in the pipe, I'll say 1 through 5, or 1, 3, and 5, or 2 and 4, or 1 to 5, and they just know how I want them to move in the drill. Right now they're doing 1 to 5. What I'm really paying attention to right now is their upper body and the head of their stick. And I don't want it to move at all. The way they start, they should be on the pause button the whole time with their hands moving across the arm.
You're okay with that? Shoulder movement? Yeah.
A little bit. If your nose is over your kneecaps, I feel like you're in a good spot.
1, 3, 5.
Now, what I teach versus what some guys do at times, as we all know, is 50-50, and it's about comfort. Now you go 1, 3, and 5. So they'll be throwing the ball side right, top center, side left. Saves with no stick. Works on your hand technique, which you can tell I'm pretty adamant about, okay, and your footwork. Start the drill. Every goalie we have, I tell them to put their thumbs together, get their hands out in front of their chin, see their hands before the final shot, and drive their hands into the ball, finish the save, seeing the ball, all right, with my head, hands, and feet behind it. You can do this with your top hand, which you'll see a lot of guys do. So if I was a righty, I'd be like this doing the drill, or you can do it with 2 hands. So in this, they're calling ball position every time. They're giving a break call every time. I definitely don't like when they throw it back underhand. I prefer they throw it overhand because we throw outlets overhand. And just like the arc, we'll do this on the 1 spot, the 2 spot, 3 spot. Everywhere you're going to see saves, we'll do these drills with 2 hands and 1 hand. Shooting on a goalie, okay? How I shoot the ball when I shoot on a goalie. 3 releases, overhand, underhand, sidearm. In games, they're going to face guys who shoot it overhand, they're going to face guys who shoot it underhand, they're going to face guys who shoot it sidearm. All right, so I think it's important as a guy who works with them every day to be able to come over the top, underneath, and from my hip. All right, where I shoot it. If there was a goalie in the net right now and he said, warm me up, I'm a creature of habit, I'm going to go stick high, off stick high, stick low, off stick low, 5-hole, and then the hips, the pockets. Thinking about that a little bit, I went to a camp recently and watched some guys work with some goalies, and they're like stick side high, and they're telling me, all right, stick side low, and that couldn't be further from what I believe in, because then I think you're giving them a cheat and you're letting them anticipate what's going on. So we never tell our guys what's going on. You're never going to know what's going on. You're just going to react to where the ball goes. It's my job to put it there. It's your job to be a reactor. Short stick saves would be the next drill. Doing everything we do in saving the ball, but with a short stick. All right, doing this makes them focus in. They've really got to concentrate to get it into that small pocket. And then the big picture on this is that after you do it, you move on to a regular stick. They're looking at me like it's a joke. We've got a high level of confidence, and it raises their game up. You'll see that guys rotate in. Every day, I'll usually come out with a number, rotate on 3, rotate on 4, or towards the end of the week, we'll take our starter and I'll say, you face 4, and the other guys face 2, but it's a constant rotation of goalies. While I'm doing this, I'm paying attention. Are they moving before they shoot? Before I shoot? Are they leaning? Are they dropping their hands? Are they driving their top hand straight to the ball? I'm looking at the process of how they do it and what happens before the shot. These guys in this footage do a pretty good job of just being still, okay? Letting the ball come to them, making a save. Rotation saves. So now we've done all this part-to-hole stuff. We've done the no stick, we've done the short stick, we've worked on your arc, we've worked on your agility. Now it's time to just play goalie. What I said before, we're going to rotate guys through. The number is 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it may be. We're going to rotate in and out. All right, why we do this? Keeps them all warm and involved. Simulates a game where you've got lulls in the action, okay? And also simulates getting back in position for a quick save. In all the places I've worked, every goalie I've ever dealt with said that they enjoy this drill and they feel like it gets them going. Notice the pattern of the shots, low, high, stick, off stick. They're not getting in a rhythm of moving in one spot. They're playing it like a game where they've just got to get to the ball and find where the ball is. Where I am to start it, sometimes I'll start it in tight, sometimes I'll start it far. But this is usually a process where I'm moving more than in the center of the field. So we'll go in the middle, to the right, to the left, on the pipes. Wing saves. All right, simple enough. Balls are top right, coach is top left. Balls are top left, coach is top right. Goalie's got to track the ball from one wing to the the other, be in his stance at all times. He's got to play the passer like a shooter. All right, he's got to track it across the field, keep his hands out, and then react to a shot. When we're doing this, they're getting shot on. It's not warm-up time anymore. We're showing them what we can to prepare for a game. So turn, throw it, move on your arm, keep your hands out. Miss the cage. Notice as he moves across his arc, even if he gives up a goal or the shot gets missed, he's doing a really good job of not moving his hands. So it's one step across his arc to the new spot, and his hands never come in, they never drop, and he's ready as he goes across the cage. Feet from behind. First thing is the most important thing. Every single time they throw the ball, he's got to yell check. Every time. And if his tone is one way, the check call's got to be different. He's got to change the tone of his voice on the check call. He can't be monotone in how he calls it, because we're feeding the ball inside. Everyone needs to know to check down. Goalie's hands can't drop on his turn. All right, this works on turning and making a save, tracking the ball on a pass, quick and tight reactions, and communication. At times we do it with no shot, just to get the technique. At times we do it with a shot. You'll see here, this is Chris Selby, he's a freshman from Florida, doing a great job for us, but in this drill, he struggles. All right, he struggles because he's not used to the way we coach it. And how I coach it is that if you're in the middle of the net and the ball is at X, okay, and the ball goes over your right shoulder, you're opening up your right shoulder quick, you're getting your head and hands around, you're finding the ball. Ball goes over your left shoulder, vice versa, you're opening up your left shoulder and getting around. Okay? He hasn't made a decision on how he wants to do it, and at times you can see he gets confused with the whole process. So right there, I'm probably sure I'm saying left shoulder, left foot, right shoulder, right foot. Get your hands around quick. Triangle pass. Not just goalie drill, everybody does this drill. Works on outlet technique, fundamentals of passing and catching. And when they throw the ball, I pay a lot of attention on how they throw it. First thing I want their elbows up and back. Okay, I want separation between the elbow and the ribs here. I want their body turned so that if as a righty, I want my left shoulder pointing at the target, my left toe pointing at the target. All right, we're looking for rotation, stepping, throwing, and following through. Catch, elbows up, turn, step, throw. Catch, elbows up, turn, step, throw. And in this, I'll tell them at times you want to throw a touch pass, okay, or you want to throw a rope. They've got to be able to do both. All right. Thank you for your time, guys.